What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is me, Jay Plays Casual, back at it again. And the whole no diss, no buy movement is being gaslit by a whole bunch of gaming news sites, as well as different people in the industry and things like that, to try to downplay the importance of physical games and kind of just show that, that it's just inevitable that all digital is the way that things are going and that physical media is on the downtrend. So you have to pretty much just give up on physical media and go on with your life pretty much and just kind of accept whatever PlayStation is doing and accept how they're handling this and just kind of accept, that this is how this is how, how the industry is going and that PlayStation is right to end physical media. We can see over here, right here from Polygon, putting PlayStation fans are still furious about physical discs, but new data proves Sony is right to kill them. Just inflammatory news articles like this saying that Sony is right to kill physical media because Circana came out with reports showing that that pretty much physical software is down on a downtrend. Just to show you this, this reporting here is for 37 million people that are still playing, or still purchasing physical media, and the media that Matt Piscatella had reported on was just on the U.S. market. He didn't, he didn't post anything regarding the entire global market. This is just based on the numbers that he posted were based just on the the U.S. market. And I'll have a link in the description to that article so you guys can take a look at it. But just also to give you guys a little bit of a heads up here, disc editions make up 82% of all PS5 console sales, meaning when PlayStation 5 came out, the majority of people and the majority of the type of console that people buy between the digital version of the PS5 or the physical version is the physical version. The majority of people who own a PS5 have the physical version. Now, the reason why they do that is because they want the option to play the game not just digitally, but also have the option to play it physically. So, quite honestly, this is just another low for PlayStation. Over here, you have also Alanah Pearce mentioning that no amounts of petitioning will change Sony's position on physical discs, and I don't think that that petitioning and public backlash will work here. After the announcement was made, Sony stock climbed 7%. Despite all the outrage, it was a significant success, and I don't think that Sony will see consumer spending go down as a result of this. She did go on to say in that video that she's not in agreement with this. She does not agree with what PlayStation is doing, and she's not on board with it. She's just kind of stating the facts that that Sony and the way that they're positioned right now, they're just not going to budge on this. They're pretty much going to dig their heels in and avoid all the outrage and just kind of ride that wave out until it goes all silent. Here you also have a Ubisoft CEO, Yves Guillemot. He thinks that the gaming is heading towards an all digital future, and he doesn't believe the end of physical games will disturb the industry. Reacting to Sony ending physical PlayStation game discs for new releases in 2028, Guillemot said that PC gaming is proof that going digital can actually help the business. PC gaming has shown that moving away from physical media has actually helped the industry grow. He also said that he doesn't think that getting rid of discs will have much of an impact on consoles. I don't think that the end of disc will disturb the industry that much. Now, quite honestly, I really don't know. I can't tell the future. I don't know where things, how things are going to end on this. I don't know if PlayStation will maybe decide to backtrack on it. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. What I do know is that if they don't backtrack on it and if they do go full head on with this decision, I, for one, the things that we can do and that we do have control of is I, for one, won't be spending any more, I won't be spending any more money on the PlayStation platform. I won't be buying any more games digitally on the PlayStation platform. And for one, I also definitely will not continue to keep my subscription. And there's a lot of things that you can do. Also, in terms of the jailbreaking scene, you can also stop updating your PS5's software updates, like for the console. You can shut those off, as well as the gaming updates. That way, you have a better chance to jailbreak your PS5. And even with jailbreak, there's cool things that you can do with it. You can like dual boot with your PS5, and you can even launch Steam from your PS5 once you have it jailbroken. Another funny thing that I saw here was actually this report. Michael Legacy HD from YouTube. He posted this. Legacy Killer HD. He posted actually trying to gaslight people. Sony doesn't need to defend themselves when they have useful idiots like this. No one is believing this drivel. And here it says, Game Rant goes to post a reality check for the diss debate. A study suggests that read-only Blu-ray like PS5 and PS4 game disc may only stay reliably playable for 10 to 20 years. And experts say they degrade from day one. How do you store your collection? Now, this is a game that I have here. This is a PS3 game. I have The Last of Us here, the original PS3 version of The Last of Us. And the game has not degraded. The game is actually still in playable order. It's pretty good there. There's really nothing wrong with that. So I don't know where these people are coming with their point, but that's what I'm meaning. That's what I'm trying to get at. My point is they're trying to gaslight us to downplay it and to kind of push and kind of guide people to just go all in with all digital, when the reality is that we don't have to. You still do have a choice at the moment. You still have a choice on what you can do, and there are things that you can do to take control and to have more control of your systems and ways to do it. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be leaving in the description box. I'm going to be leaving a video to Alanah Pearce's video, because it was kind of interesting what she had to say, as well as Jason Schreier. Jason Schreier did a great breakdown as to the reason why we got here and the reason that we are at this point where we are right now in the gaming industry, with the going pretty much all digital. And as well as another video of another YouTube video that I saw that kind of broke down and shows like how you can kind of have more control on your system, and it kind of talks about like jailbreaking and things like that, which is another pretty interesting video if you are interested in going down that route and you are interested in not continuing to support PlayStation with this move that they're doing. But if you guys like that video, if you guys like the content that I'm uploading here, please, feel free to give this a like. Feel free to comment down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.